If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 28 of the second series of My Player here on FIFA 16. We start with a home game against Chelsea. Pretty difficult, arguably the most difficult game we've faced so far in our entire career. After that, if we reach the Crystal Palace game without having a transfer offer for you guys to vote on, we'll play Crystal Palace, and then we'll go as far as the Birmingham game if we again don't get any transfer offers that come in for you guys to vote on. As always, if there is a vote in the description down below, please watch the full video first before voting to ensure that you get all of the information about said team that we might be moving to before making your decision. Drop the video a like if you enjoy it, as always, as well, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on our My Player journey here, or of course any normal full manager career mode stuff that goes up on the channel. The AC Milan career mode season 3 is well on its way towards conclusion now by the time you see this on Saturday, so make sure that you keep checking the channel for anything you might have missed over the past few days. But we're going to play Chelsea. We got a big win in our first Barclays Premier League game against Norwich. However, this is a completely different kettle of fish. We are still on professional, as we have been throughout the entirety of the My Player series. I obviously play legendary on full manager career mode, but on My Player, whenever you play on the higher difficulty settings, both sides just keep possession and have like a chance each throughout the entirety of the game. So we've kept it a professional to ensure that the videos are entertaining, and I may contemplate upping it to world class depending on how this game against Chelsea goes. If we have an easier game against Chelsea than I necessarily think we should do, then I'll up it to world class for the game against Crystal Palace to see if we get slightly more realistic gameplay for Premier League level. Obviously, in the Championship, we were at one of the better sides, and we were performing out of our skin as well, both on a personal and team note. So the fact that we won the Championship wasn't really that unrealistic, especially considering the strength of the Derby team. But if we're performing overly too well with Derby in the Premier League, then I will up the difficulty setting, even if it means that the videos are slightly less entertaining, just to ensure we keep that edge of realism. But we'll see what happens in this game against Chelsea. We got a 3-0 win away from home against Norwich, and we'll see if we can get maybe just a point at home against Chelsea. I think that would be a very good result, and we'll see how we get on. Not the strongest Chelsea lineup, to be completely honest. Miazga and Omaruo as the centre-back partnership. Victor Moses and Marco Marin included in the forward three, sat behind Diego Costa. Oh, they're playing a weaker team. We'll see whether that actually affects the outcome of the result. It's absolutely tipping it down here as well, which isn't going to help the standard of football, but hopefully we can still have a decent game. Mikel around the corner to Branislav Ivanovic. There's Matic in front of him. Helps on its way to Willian. Chelsea in the box here, drawn across the middle, and, well, needed intercepting and was intercepted well. Scott Carson picks up the ball after Richard Keogh gets there ahead of the awaiting man in the middle to slot it into an empty net. We've got a throw. Andy Vyman picks up the loose ball, and he's brushed past John Obi Mikel into Marcus Olsen here. Lays it back to George Thorne. Could shoot, although he's taken his time. It's probably going to come out wide, is he? No, he's going to go back there to Johnny Helson, into Darren Bent, and Thibaut Courtois can't get down to it. Our first chance of the game, and we've taken a 1-0 lead. A great finish from Darren Bent. Hit first time as it's fired into him from the edge of the box. George Thorne back there, a quick first time ball in, and then the finish is so very well placed. Thibaut Courtois can't do anything about it. Chelsea had a chance at the other end, but they drilled the ball across the box, and now Darren Bent has drilled the ball into the bottom corner. I don't think you can blame Courtois there. That's just a very well placed effort. Chelsea 0, Derby 1. Marco Marin played in down the right. It's a good cross. Diego Costa underneath it. Well then, that is a fantastic header from the Spaniard. Brilliant finish, and Chelsea are back level on the half hour. Maybe it won't be as one-sided as it looked like it might start to become. Maybe professional is the difficulty setting for us to stay on for entertaining gameplay and realistic results. Great header from Diego Costa. 1-1. Matic out to Willian. Pushing forward down the right-hand side. Heavy touch, but he will get on the end of it. Another good cross. Marine looking to be underneath it. Matic underneath it too, and he's hit the bar. Oh, and they've missed the clearance. Wow. Almost a defensive mix-up there that led to a Chelsea goal to go in front. They pulled one back with a header, and they almost went in front with a header. Nemanja Matic very unlucky there not to have gotten the ball into the back of the net. Back off the woodwork. Bent Oh, lovely ball through to Will Hughes. Are we going to take the lead again at the start of the second half? We are. Thibaut Courtois beaten for a second time. This time, you probably would say it was his fault. Being at his near post by Will Hughes really should have done better. Terrible tracking from the defenders and takes it wide there, Will Hughes, and Courtois should not be beaten. There's no excuse for that, Thibaut. You should not be beaten like that at your near post, the player of your calibre. Derby County 2, Chelsea 1 at the beginning of the second half. Marine with a shot from distance. Wasn't really going anywhere. I wasn't expecting a shot there. He just kind of turned and let rip. Really not creating too much in this second half so far, Chelsea, but that might be the spark that gets them going. Is that a game-changing moment with Marco Marine flashing a shot at goal from the edge of the box? We'll wait and find out. Victor Moses on the attack down the right-hand side now of our defence. Cross could be coming. Lays it back to Dave. Back to Victor Moses. To Dave again. He's got options in the middle, but he might go back out to Moses, who's worked himself some space here. Into John Mikel-Obi. There's Marco Marine again on the edge of the box and with another shot, but this time nowhere near as good and well over the bar. Aspilicueta into Matic, dinked over looking for Omoruo, gets it to Mikel, ball to the back post, and well, Diego Costa pushes Marcus Olsen into the net after he heads it clear. Darren Bent's coming off. Don't celebrate too soon, Darren. There's still time for Chelsea to get themselves a goal back. Kenneth Omoruo up from centre-back into Cesc Fabregas. Could have a shot from the edge. Gives it to Diego Costa, who has a really poor shot. And that's the final kick of the game. A shock 2-1 win for Derby County at home against Chelsea. It wasn't the strongest of Chelsea's sides, but still, you would have expected them to do better. I'll open it up to you guys in the comments section. Do you think we should up the difficulty? Or should we stay at professional for now and just see how things go in the Premier League? As you can see, our only 2 shots of the game were the ones we scored from. Chelsea definitely dominated the chance creation. Possession was 50-50-ish, 51-49. But still, I'm not sure. I'm undecided. I think because obviously we're still a side that shouldn't really be doing that well. But once we get a move to arguably a better team, then perhaps we'll be in a position where results like that won't be quite so unrealistic, and we won't need to up the difficulty to make it more realistic at the sacrifice of entertaining gameplay. So we'll see if we get an offer in for us between now and the Crystal Palace game. If not, we'll play Crystal Palace, which is exactly what it looks like is going to happen. Bayern still hoping to sign James in the upcoming days, but nobody offering for me still, so we're going to jump into the game against Crystal Palace and see if we can get another 3 points for our Premier League season. Balassi steals it off Will Hughes. Shamak can send through Connor Wickham, which he has done, and wow, Wickham hits the bar after 5 minutes. Great first time hit from Connor Wickham, just a little bit too high. So close, Crystal Palace. We stay at 0-0 though. Olsen to Johnson to Hughes. I'm at the back post. Darren Bent is going to arrive in the box. Will Hughes could get the cross in. We're waiting for it, both of us. He's going to play it back to Bradley Johnson, whose power on the shot is too much for Wayne Hennessy to handle. We take a 1-0 lead on the brink of half-time. 44 minutes on the clock. Wayne Hennessy's disappointed in himself for not keeping that out, but we'll take the lead. Thank you very much. Very, very powerful shot. Balassi dinks that in. Oh, it's headed on target by Marouane Chamakh, and it needed saving from Scott Carson. Corner for Palace. Yohan Cabaye to deliver. The last couple have gone straight to the keeper. This one doesn't. Oh, it did end up at the keeper though. Good header. I think it was Scott Dann with the header shot on target, but it's another corner. Their 5th of the game, as you can see from the graphic top left. Coming in again from Cabaye. This time the keeper punches it. I thought he was going to catch that. Schöner back to Johnson. Inside to the man in the middle. Thorne can have the shot from distance, and he does. It cannons back off Scott Dann and out for a corner to Derby County, which I should be taking and am. Going to stand it up into the middle. Can we get an assist? Our first assist of the BPL season? No. Down, it drops though. Oh, strike! Wayne Hennessy with a good save. Was that George Thorne again? Absolute hit and a half from George Thorne. I'm here on the edge of the box, and it isn't headed my way. It might end up at my feet if... Oh no, it's going to end up at George Thorne, and that is well blocked on the line by Yohan Cabaye. That was headed into the back of the net. George Thorne comes close 3 times to scoring a second, but we're still at 1-0. Another corner for Crystal Palace. Yohan Cabaye again to take. Fraser Campbell's come on for... Oh, it's a great flick on and good save. Kamara's come on for Bent. They've brought on Fraser Campbell for Marouane Chamakh, but I don't know why he went backwards there. Johnson threads through Schöner. He's probably going to take it to the corner, although he has turned inside. That's a good cross. Kamara, is that two? No, he's offside. Oh, Kamara, you're offside when I tried to play you through, and now you've got the ball in the back of the net, but you're offside again. It could be 2-1 to Palace. It could be 2-2 if that... Oh, he's only just off as well. This game could have had so many goals, but it's still just the one goal in it. Schürrle's on a run. He's still going. Can he put a good ball in, or is he going to hold it in the corner? No, he's going to turn inside. Surely! Oh, off the post. Marcus Olsen, the left-back, arriving in the box. There's just so many chances for just another goal in this game for either side, and it just hasn't come. How it's only 1-0 still, I've absolutely no idea. Schürrle can get the ball in the box again here. Has done, but it's going to be picked off by Wayne Hennessy. Ridiculous amount of chances in this game, but still only a single goal in it, and the full-time whistle is not far away. Up goes Emmanuel Adebayor to knock that down, but we've won the ball back. Balassi gets it back again. Now or never, final chance here for Crystal Palace. Soiree is going to drill that into the box. It might still come their way. Marcus Olsen can only concede a corner. This has been one hell of a game against Crystal Palace. Much more entertaining than the game against Chelsea, and that was pretty good as well. Yohan Cabaye with the corner. It's deep. Wayne Hennessy's up. That's going to be another corner. Bradley Johnson can only head it behind. Still, Wayne Hennessy is up here for Crystal Palace to try and get themselves an equaliser. Again, Yohan Cabaye stands it up. Adebayor wins the header, and Scott Carson turns it behind again. So many chances from corners here for Crystal Palace, but they cannot score. Scott Carson surely has to get man of the match. He's going to come and claim that, and the final whistle will go, presumably, before he even gets it out of his hands. No, still not gone. If that drops to someone, it could end up in the back of the net, but no, now it has gone. A 1-0 win against Crystal Palace after a 2-1 win against Chelsea. We're surely still top of the Barclays Premier League's table after 3 games. Let's jump back now and see if we get a transfer offer before the game against Birmingham. Well, we're getting a few accomplishments here for 50 matches completed. We'll take that. We're still only 78 rated, as you can see there from the left-hand side, but we're getting a number of accomplishments here. Maybe by the time we get back, we will be 79. I'm not sure. Loads of accomplishments. Like, tons. Surely we can't still be 78 rated after this. Bicycle kick trait as well. Volleys is up 1. I'm going to go and put that bicycle kick trait on, I think. No, we're not 79 rated yet, despite all of those accomplishments. Wow. Well, let's quickly train and see if... finishing going up 1, all free kick, accuracy going up 1 will improve our overall slightly. Finishing goes up 1 and it does improve our overall, but only by a small amount. Never mind, still 78 rated, but let's go and put that thing on, the trait. Long wind, outside the foot shot I don't want. Swerve pass I'll turn on. And we've got something else. I don't really use skill dribbling. Let's put on bicycle kicks. There we go. Advance. So we've edited our pro again. And we'll advance towards... Oh, PSG have signed Rakitic for 31 million and no offers in for us. But we haven't been selected for the game against Birmingham. So there may still be an offer in for us. Let's see what happens. I'll simulate it, and we've lost 2-1 to Birmingham after extra time. Of course we have. So we can beat Chelsea, but we can't beat Birmingham. Wonderful. Never mind. We're going to push on, and we'll see if there's an offer for us before the game against Southampton. Is there? Is there not? Juventus have signed Javi Martinez from Bayern Munich for 27 million, I think that said. And all 3 emails. One of them might be a transfer offer, or is it just going to be games rescheduled because of cup commitments? It is just matches rescheduled for that and players leaving on international duty. So then, we've not been selected for the game against Southampton either. What's going on? Why are we not getting selected for games? We've been playing quite well. The team's been brilliant. We get a 2-2 draw. Kamara gets 2 goals. Darren Bent not even starting in that one either. Charlie Austin gets a brace. Vyman missed a penalty. We could have won that one. So we're going to head towards transfer deadline day then. Well, is that a bid for us? No. George Thorne's out for weeks with a broken ankle. Well, if we're going to get a transfer offer for us, it's going to come on transfer deadline day. This episode's probably going to be super long by now, unless I can just whittle it down in editing. But as you can see, we are going to reach transfer deadline day without playing another game here for Derby. I'm not sure whether we'll be staying or leaving. We've reached transfer deadline day. Nothing yet has happened. Socrates has arrived at Arsenal, as has Williams. I presume that's Ashley Williams if we go to Swansea. No one out there. Stephen Corker's gone to West Ham. We'll have a quick look and see who's done what so far. Caicedo and Tadic going to Cardiff City. Laporte and Nori going to Chelsea, although Laporte didn't play there. We brought in Michel Macedo on a free. Mitroglou's gone to Leicester. Man City brought in Martinez, Rubin, Ursoy and Dubois and sold Ambrose. Strange transfers. Henry, I don't know which Henry that will be, has gone to Manchester United. Van Wolfswinkel's been sold from Norwich and he's gone to QPR, as has Ryan Gold, Vatsleek and Mayer, and Stephen Cork has left, as we saw a moment ago. Pella and Tadic have left Southampton. A youngster has left Tottenham, and Moha has left Stoke. Nobody for Sunderland, nobody for Swansea. Right then, well, let's progress through transfer deadline day and we'll see if we get a bid in for us. If we do, I'll show you it. If we don't, then, well, I'll just cut to the end of deadline day. There are 2 hours left in deadline day, still no offer. A number of teams are interested in me. The club have brought in Ricardo Quaresma for £13.5 million from Besiktas. I am, to confirm, still on the transfer list. And as you can see, Manchester United, Schalke and Manchester United are interested in me, but no offer. We're staying at Derby County. We've not had an offer come in for us. All window, nothing. Sully Kaikai has gone to Chelsea. I'm just going to see if there are any other deals gone through. West Ham has signed Lima. Gylfi Sigurdsson has left Swansea. Diabate has gone to Sunderland, and Larsson's left. Any other big deals gone through? Pella and Tadic leaving there. QPR have brought in Larsson. That's where he's gone. No more deals from either of the Manchester clubs or Leicester. Yeah, we've brought in Ricardo Quaresma and nobody's bid for me. I'm on the transfer list and no one has bid for me. The transfer window is closed. We're staying at Derby County until at least January. How very strange. I've never had that happen in a My Player series. I've never been involved in a transfer window where I've asked to leave where absolutely no one has bid for me, especially in a situation where a number of clubs were supposedly interested in me. Nothing has happened in this window. Please tell me we're selected for this game against West Ham and they haven't replaced me with Quaresma already. They have. They've replaced me with Quaresma but not sold me. I'm going to leave this episode here. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your feedback in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time.